One of the first things you want to do that I read somewhere on a forum or something is you want to download the programming software, the radio modification, the power mod, which is this app here, and then there's one for updating the firmware. So you want to set your COM port, read it, save that file. This is the power setting. I just called it H3 power setting, and I saved it in a folder. You might want to do the same in case you run into trouble. Then you can load these parameters back into the radio. So here on the power setting tool, I'm choosing my COM port. This time it's 8. I'm going to hit OK, and then we're going to read. When you get to the read section, they want you to enter a password. That's for people that may not know what's going on. You do not enter a password. Just hit read, and we'll start reading. I don't know why they do that. So here I have the firmware app opened up. I'm going to hit open file, find my modified hacked firmware file, and then we'll proceed. Okay, it's not in this folder I opened up and took a screenshot of. So let me open up another one that says the folder that says Tid H3, but anyways, you get the idea. You know what, we'll just use this one as demo purposes. So we're going to open this up, hit open. And then we're going to go right and make sure the radio's off. Push and hold the top PTT, turn the radio on, and it'll start to write. Yep, it's going berserk. AA1PR. Loss of frequency. I'm going to wipe the memory. I downloaded that app. Wipe it and we'll put it back to stock firmware. This is crazy, man. Documentation sucks. At least on the Quansheng K6, there's some really good documentation on how to do things. I don't know. I don't get it. Tried to ask this Marcus guy a couple questions. As did a couple other people on his Facebook group, and he puts a picture of this little round ball, and he put the different shapes and holes, and he said, maybe this would be easier for you. Maybe if you had some documentation, what the hell's going on here, this would be better. This is stupid. Okay, I got the hacked firmware 117 in here, and the manual somebody wrote, trying to describe it. Channel mode, VFO mode, scanning, group mode. I don't want group mode. I just want a freaking channel mode. Doesn't tell you how to get into your memories, where they went to, how to do anything. You got 50 different menu settings. Menu 0 squelch, 1 is bandwidth, 2 is steps, 3 is modulation, microphone gain, transmit power values. Yeah, let me show you the radio. So here we go. Got the thing very small. I can't read that. Can just barely read it looking through the camera. Don't know what it's transmitting. 1, 4. Well, how come we can't put a frequency in? 1, 4, 6. This is stupid. This hacked firmware, I don't know why anybody would want to do this to this radio. Just doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what the heck is going on. 1, 4, 6, 5, 2, 0. There we go. Oops. The hell is it doing now? Then push it all the way down. I don't know what the hell is it doing. Running the bin wipe program. Gonna wipe the EEPROM. Put the stock firmware back into it. If that's not focusing, putting the factory firmware back into it. This Marcus Dudley firmware. You know, there's no documentation. Documentation sucks. I don't have the patience for this crap. Getting too damn old. Probably have to reload my radio file into it. A lot of people call the radio file a code plug. Well, it's not DMR, so it's not a code plug. Yep, I'll have to reload my radio file. Let's get the other software up. I got my memory file that I had in it before into it. I'm going to check my COM port setting and then write it to the radio. Okay, we're back to normal. Camera really doesn't like to focus on that black and white screen. Anyways, we're back to normal now. You know, I hate to sound unappreciative because I am not. I understand the guy, Marcus Dudley, he spends lots of time programming this. He's always working on it, consistently trying to improve it, upgrade it. But there's needs to spend some time on the documentation instead of berating people that ask you questions because they can't get it and they get short-tempered. I get that. You know, you're inundated with all these stupid questions, but if there was some documentation, that wouldn't happen. Anyways, I'm going to stay with the stock firmware. Thank you for all your efforts, but just doesn't work for me.